Hello and welcome to Chalvey Sports Football Club and a new football manager save. Finally, I'm doing a football manager save for YouTube. I've probably been playing this game for 10-15 years or so. And for FM21, I thought it would be fun to do a series. So here we are at Arbor Park in Slough. Chalvey Sports is a Tier 10 English club which currently plays in the English Hellenic Football League Division 1 East. That's a really long name. They're a semi professional, small club, but an old club founded in 1885. And yeah, this is an English lower league database provided by the FM editors team, which have done a great job. So, as I mentioned, we will be competing in the Hellenic Division 1 East. We got a couple of rival clubs here too, one of them being Langley. As you can see, we currently play at Arbor Park, which we are ground sharing with Slug Town and I think one other team. So, one of the goals for the series is to build our own stadium and establish this club as a football league team. And of course, in many years' time, we want to aim for the Premier League. Seeing as Chalvey Sports is a team in the 10th tier, our squad is quite thin. I think the only real player here is actually Calvin Morgan, which is kind of cool because it's actually a real player playing for Chalvey Sports. He's quite a well-rounded striker as well, with a fair bit of pace. He's good at finishing and dribbling too, and heading. So for this level, I think he will be a great option up front. All of the other players here, they are regents. We aren't able to see if any of our players are good yet because we don't have any staff at all. So I will be looking to use this first episode to fill out our staffing. Also, we do have quite a lot of players in the under 23s and the under 18s, but we have no idea if they're good or not. And of course, this first season won't start until September, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, 12th of September. And that's because of and of course that's because of COVID. So we have quite a long transfer window to start off this save. So we will have quite a large. So we will have quite a long transfer window to start this save off. The board wants us to end the top half this season. I would rather be promoted in the first season, just to get up from the 10th tier to the 9th. Also, we have 3 cups, which is the FA Cup, of course, the FA Vase, and the Hellenic Cup. If we look at the competition and the league and the season preview, the media thinks we will end in a 7th place this season. This is, of course, before we do any transfers. So I'll go ahead and take a look at the squad, set up a temporary tactic, and do most of the transfers. The first game isn't until September, so I'll continue for a bit and do all the friendlies as well. So, be right back. Okay, I thought I'd come back early. We now have our assistant manager, and we can see more clearly who's who in our squad. As you can see, there's not many good players in this squad. We have 3 players who's 4.5 or 5 star. Everyone else is just 1 star, 1.5, half a star. And the same goes for our under 23s and 18s. There's actually one here that's 2.5 star. I will bring some of these guys up to the first team. Maybe there's some on here too. Yeah, I'll bring these 3 up too. I will make a temporary tactic and come back. As you can see, we're gonna use a pretty standard 4-3-3 pressing tactic. Of course, many of our players aren't, well, all of our players are pretty bad. So we won't be too fancy in our way of playing football. But as you can see, we now have a better understanding of our team, what we do have, and what we need to improve on. There are just two good players, really. I might stretch to say that there's one more. Was there one more? Yeah, Gavin Jones. Why aren't you? Ah, you're the striker too. Okay, so we have two good strikers. Are you good at it? Ah, you. Oh, he's not good at all. Callum Morgan is our only good player, I will say. Well, Stephen McCogan isn't that bad. It's pretty slow too, but for tier 10, he's an okay player. But as you can see, when I come back, you probably will only see a handful of these players in the first team. Calvin Morgan will be our top player this year, but other than him, this team needs to improve a lot. So I'll continue on to the transfer window, do some friendlies, and come back just before the first game of the season. And we're back. So I've done all the transfers and skipped ahead to the first game of the season. It's now 2 weeks into September, and we play our first game against Hillsborough Rangers. But first, I want to show you some of the transfers. I want to show you all the transfers because there's a lot of transfers. We've basically read on the whole team. The only player left is our striker, which is going to be our main striker for this season. I will take a look at the tactics and show you the starting lineup. Okay, we're starting the first game of the season with Vias in goal. Vias is the only good goalkeeper we could find, really, and it's not that good, but I think he will do in this division. All of these transfers, by the way, are free transfers, and all of them have they do have an amateur contract, but they only have an appearance fee. Okay, so at right wing back we have Kieran Michaels. He's pretty quick, actually. He doesn't have any technical abilities as a footballer, but he'll make do. Just 18 years old too. At right centre back, Adam Scammell. He's a decent centre back. He's okay, I guess, but he doesn't know how to head the ball at all, and he's not very aggressive, which isn't very helpful for a centre back. Next centre back is David Korn. I think he's a bit better than the other one, and we can play him as a full back as well. Unfortunately, both of our centre backs are pretty slow, so we will have to adjust the tactic and maybe play a bit deeper. At left back, we have a few options, but we're starting the first game with Stephen Orchard. He's one of our older players at 35 years old. He does have a decent acceleration, but at that age, I think that will decrease rapidly. He does, however, have a great crossing ability, which suits him well because we do play with wing backs on support, and I want them to do a bit of crossing. Okay, next we do have Ian Harvey in the defensive midfielder position. I am scouring the transfer market for replacement here because he's not very good and he's 43 years old, a real old-timer. He's also super slow. He does have some technical ability as a defender, but and some really good mentals, but that's about it. Next, in centre mid, we have Jay Malpus, one of the best players at the club currently. He will be playing as a carrilero, but I will adjust the tactic if I need to. He is okay physically, but he does have a great first touch for this level, and technique, marking, tackling. he's a very all-round player for the midfield we're going to play. And next up, the back-to-back, I'm saying, box-to-box midfielder is Taylor Sinfield. He is the best player at the club currently. He does have nice physicals, a bit of speed to him, okay technicals, but he's also quite an all-rounder. He does, however, have a good work rate and teamwork, and he's determined. Yeah, he's a very good all-round player, and I am really glad to have him in my team. At right inside forward, we have our only Turkish player, Haydar Pelivan. He's just 17 years old. I was going to sign another player to play in this position and use him as a backup, but we've had about 7-8 friendlies and he's played really well. So I think I'm going to start him out. He has really good physicals. Also, his technicals aren't that bad. Yeah, I do like him very much. On the other side, we have Joshua Eady or something. He is really quick, and his technicals aren't that bad either. He also had quite a good friendly run-up to the season, and he does have a good amount of flair, which I really like for my inside forwards. And up top, you've already seen him, Calvin Morgan, our Anguillan international. He's just back from international duty with Anguilla, where he played 2 games and scored a goal. So that's nice. Yeah, he's a pretty good striker for this level. Very all-rounded. And on the bench, we have Callum Brown. Take a quick look at him. Pretty decent defender. Aaron Stringfellow, which can play both at fullback and further up the right side. Also a very good player, actually. Danny Walters, he's a centre mid. He is probably going to be dropped to the under 23s, but for now he's on the bench. Stephen McCone, he's the other player who were here at the start of the save, and you can see he's really dropped off. He's on the bench for now, but I'm looking to sign another defensive midfielder and maybe a backup midfielder too. Then he is gone. All right, Manny Brown. He's also a backup right winger, who's also can be used as a inside forward on the left side. Samuel Hardy is one of our backup strikers. He's pretty good, actually. We have 3 good strikers now, and Calvin Morgan isn't the best striker anymore because Kyle Johnson supposedly is. But I don't like his first touch. He's really good at both finishing, heading, dribbling, and he does have a good amount of speed, but I'm going to start with Calvin Morgan for now. Also, he's not on the bench today, but we do have another left winger, Josh Thomas. He's pretty quick, has a decent first touch, and also, yeah, he's okay mentally. Okay, so let's get into the match. We're playing against Hillsborough Rangers today for our first game of the season. I'd normally do these team talks myself, but today I will. Yeah, we should be winning this one fairly comfortably. Let's use hands on hips, why not? Sure, sounds good. Okay, let's kick off the game. Alright, let me see. I want to do key highlights to start off the season. No sounds, nice, director. Yeah, okay, very good. Alright, let's give them some encouragement. This is a bit slow, actually. There, okay, that's better. Okay, freaking from Eid. Hands to nowhere. Oh, Eid got it. Poor shot. That's a pass and a half from goalkeeper to striker and in the goal. That's a horrible start to the match. That's a brilliant pass, though. Oh my god. Nyandoro scores, and we're down 1-0. Let's skip this. Okay, that's a bad start to the game. We have a free kick right outside the 16. Harvey. Heed on the rebound. Yeah, 1-1. Heed scores his first goal of the season, and the first goal for Chalvey. Nice. Okay, we're 8 minutes in, and it's 1-1 already. If we keep this up, it's going to be a exciting match. He'd stole the ball back. Oh, what a shot. He'd seems to be on his toes today. Throw in from Sinfield. That's a poor pass. Korn picks up the ball. Orchard. Sinfield. All the way out to Heider Pelivan. That's a nice pass. Unfortunate for Morgan. And again, Nyandoro scores on a counter-attack. We really need to close him down or something. Let me see. Where is that? Okay, let's just skip that goal. Where is it? Opposition. Nyandoro. Pressing. Yeah, let's press him. Tackle him a bit harder. Yeah. And we... 2 goals from counterattacks. And again. Okay, we need to do something. Our 2 defenders are very slow, and I can see that right away. Let's just keep Korn on... no, let's keep Scammell on cover. And let's just push the defensive line back a bit. Let's see if that changes anything. Oh. Almost from Pelivan. We're on key highlights? Yeah. Okay, it's 1-2. They have 3 shots and 2 goals. We have 11 shots and 1 goal. That's pretty bad from us. That's a pass and a half. VS picks it up easily. Korn out to Pelivan. Pelivan out to Michaels. Harvey. Oh, what a pass to Morgan. And it's 2-2. Calvin Morgan. With his first goal of the season. That was a really nice goal, actually. Harvey out to Morgan. Proper long pass. 35 minutes gone. 2-2. Can we get one more goal before halftime? Calvin Morgan. Shot is blocked. Duanla on the left. Bond. Nyandoro again. Oh. And it's 3-2. Oh my god. He scored 3 goals in exactly the same way. Okay. We need to do something about that at halftime. That's not good. They have 4 shots, 3 shots on target, and 3 goals. That is horrible defending from us. Eid out on the left. He loses the ball, picks it up again. Harvey, Sinfield, Malpas. Harvey again, out to Michaels. Come on, put a cross in. Oh, that's a really good cross. And Eid scores his second of the season. This is a cracking game. 6 goals before halftime. That is a really good cross, actually. Eid seems like a really good player for us too. He's always in the right positions. But we have 3 good goals, but we have 3 horrible goals against us. We need to do something about that in the second half. Calvin out to Eid again. Pelivan, unfortunate. Eid again, Sinfield. Do we have time for another attack? Orchard, Eid, Sinfield. Harvey out to Orchard. Oh, what a shot by Pelivan. Corner from Harvey. That's an entertaining first half. We have 19 shots, 9 on target. And 3 goals, which is nice, but we have 4 shots against and 3 goals. That is horrible. We need to do something about this Neondoro guy. Yeah. Okay, what should we do? Hang on. Scammell. He's the one who's played the worst. I'll change Scammell for Brown for this second half. Brown, yeah, he is way pacier than both of our other centre backs. I might need to do something about the defensive line here. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna try standard attacking line of engagement and a lower defensive line. Also, let's get stuck in. Okay. You're performing well? Yeah, you're performing well. It's just one of the strikers who are really good. Okay, let's see if we can win this game. Free kick from Malpas. Oh, Sinfield hits the post. 60 minutes in. We are actually playing really well, but now we just need to score 1 more goal to win this game. Korn picks up the ball. Malpas to Pelivan. Pelivan. It's a penalty. Eid will take the penalty for his hat-trick, maybe. Nice one, Eid. Okay, we're 4-3 up. Joshua Eid with his hat-trick in the first game of the season. He looks a decent player already. Okay, let's just change some things there. Who's tired? Eid is really tired. I'm bringing on Manny Brown on the left-hand side. J Malpas is on yellow, so I'll swap him for Danny Walters. Okay. Let's go cautious. See this game through. Okay, that's nice. We won the first game of the season 4-3. Attacking wise, I think the performance is excellent, but we were horrible at the back. I have to see if I can do anything about that tactically, or but yeah, Korn and Scammell, they are both really slow defenders, so maybe I have to try something different. Okay, what should we do? Say a good win, yeah, sure. These are new as well. Yeah, I'm gonna outstretched arms, and I'm gonna say a good win, boys. Well done. Okay, so that's our first game of the season. Yeah, so a 4-3 victory to start off the season. That's really good. So these strikers scored 3 against us, though. He doesn't seem that good, but maybe it's our tactics. But Eid played a really good game. He was superb in front of goal. So that's the first round of the season played. Let's just see the competition here. Yeah, we started with a win. That's really nice. If we look back at the season preview now, the odds for us winning the league is 1-91, which is really nice. 6 of our players is in the media dream 11 of the league. That kind of says it all. So I will presume we're gonna win the league this year. There will be 28 games this season and 3 cups, so there's plenty of games. I will skip ahead a bit though. I'll skip all these cup qualifiers and such, and we will play Langley, which are one of our rivals. So I'll come back for Langley and maybe Abington United. So that's it for the first episode. I'm totally new to making YouTube videos, so any feedback is much appreciated. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in episode 2.